everyone, and welcome to another edition of Merlin's Magic Monday. Now this edition we're going to concentrate on playing cards. Now we know there's a vast array of playing cards out there, and we're all too familiar when someone comes into the shop for the first time and sees the literally hundreds of decks of cards on display and just thinks, where do I start? Well, hopefully we're going to answer some of those questions for you today, so that you can select the correct deck for the job that you want to do. Now there's lots of different decks, regular decks, different styles, cuts, finishes, designs, etc. And there's also some limited edition decks which seem to be really popular at the moment, collector's decks with different designs. We've got a really special one to talk about today. This is the Run deck, but it's the Bankroll edition, the rarest of the three, and these can be really quite expensive, but you've got a chance to win one completely free of charge. So we've got a competition to win one of these decks, but a little bit more about that towards the end. So just to clarify all the different kinds of decks and styles, we'll hand you over to Phil for a quick lowdown.
Hi everybody, I'd just like to have a little chat with you about playing cards. Now, you'd think if people are into Magic, playing cards would be a straightforward thing and it wouldn't be much of a problem, but we get a lot of people coming into the shop saying, oh, what's your best pack of cards, what's your best pack of cards to do Magic with? And it really does depend on what you want to do. So we're just going to have a quick look at some of the cards you can actually get. So first of all, we're going to start off with a fanning pack, which is a pack of cards where if you fan the cards out, all the backs are coloured, like this for example. Or you can fan it another way and it changes to a different colour. So I mean, in this particular case, there's like 4 different corners on here, so depending on which way you spread it, depends on which colour you get. So it's nice for doing flourishes, more for a stage type thing. But they are genuine cards as well, so it is a full deck of cards. But the thing with them is as well, what they call manipulation cards. So it's a fan income manipulation deck because the cards are very, very thin. So what you can do is you can actually use the cards to manipulate on stage. So you can actually produce the cards, you can use them one at a time. So you can produce them or vanish them or whatever, however you want to do your magic. So that's a fanning stroke manipulation deck, which is a regular deck. And you also get decks which are coloured, so you can use coloured cards. So in this particular case, it's black. It's red and black. So it's black on one side, depending on what sort of outfit you want to wear. But again, they're very, very thin, so you can hide them and produce them when you want. And with these having different back designs, actually depending on the outfit, you can actually hide it from your outfit. So I don't know whether you can see that sort of looks like it's disappeared. You can like you produced it and look very cleanly, vanish it again. But again, this one has no actual cards on, it's just double backed. So again, there's lots of different variations, lots of colours of those. But moving on to like regular decks, the main 2 decks are bridge size decks and poker size decks. Now, a bridge size deck is basically slightly narrower than a poker size deck. So this is one, for example, and this is a nice quality one. That's the other thing you need to do when you're getting your cards. A lot of people ask us, what's the best pack of cards to get? But really, as long as you get a decent quality pack, it doesn't really matter. Don't go for a 50p deck or a pound deck because they're not going to be very good. This is a pack of Waddingtons actually. Waddington's number 1, which a lot of people have used for a lot of years in this country. They spread really nicely. Yeah, you can shuffle them really nicely. They're really nice and smooth. You can control the cards, so you've got the 8 of spades in that case. The cards are very easy to manipulate, so you can get it from the bottom onto the top. You can do lots of all the slides that you need to do and all your different moves that you want to do with your magic. You can do with a really nice quality pack of cards. If you look at this pack here, this is it's meant to look like a decent quality pack, but it isn't. Again, it's got the same pack, but it doesn't spread as nicely. You can tell a decent pack of cards from a cheap pack because the cheap packs they won't spread. I'll do the same sort of trick with this, but you can see it's not quite as easy to actually do what I did with the nice deck. I can still do it, but it's not as easy to actually do with a poorer deck. So a poorer deck can make you look a worse magician. It's not just me, honest. So that's that one. Also, the other big name is Piatnik, which is an Austrian firm. So Piatnik again, they're very good cards. Piatniks, they're excellent quality. They've been going a lot of years. So it's a nice European firm, but obviously if you've been into Magic for quite a while, you will know that the main favourite of all magicians is the bicycle deck. So Bicycle is a brand name from the American playing card company. So you get various different colours of these. Mainly red and blue is what most people use. And again, they're very nice. They're very smooth to work. So you can do what you want with the cards. They're very easy to control. And the thing with a decent quality pack is that when you spread it toward a spectator, it spreads really nice. It's very smooth. And if you wanted to pick to do a particular trick, it makes it so much easier when you've got a decent pack of cards. So you can get a cheap pack of cards for like 50p a pound or something, but it's up to you. You can get one of those, or you can get I think the Waddingtons are about £2.50, £3. The bicycle decks, that's at sort of £3, £3.50, depends how many you get. And then the other thing they have is, which is just the last few years really, is limited edition decks. So like we have one here, which is it's Lakeside Casino, so it's a casino, Las Vegas casino cards, which are printed on really nice stock again, just like your bicycles and just like your Waddingtons, just like your Piatniks. They are really nice, and they are really smooth when you're using them as well. So you can see you can do the same sort of thing with it. Very straightforward. And it does just make it so much easier to do your magic. But the only problem with these decks is that they're more expensive. So, like I said, we've got a selection here. So, I mean, some of these like the £15. You know, the reason they're more expensive is because they don't make as many. So they make a limited edition of these. There might only be 2,500. There might only be 5,000 ever made. And you do get a lot of people that collect them. So, like I say, instead of being at £3 or £4, they maybe start at £10 and they go up to ridiculous amounts, 30, 40, £50. But some people collect them, some people want to use them. So my advice to you is just get a decent quality pack. I mean, it doesn't have to be a bicycle, but if you are going to be serious into your magic, then bicycle is the one that you want to get, because all the other packs of cards that you get that's a matching with, it's like mechanical decks that you can get that help you do your magic a little bit easier. And there's also different special cards that you can get as well, which go with your bicycle packs, which again make your cards, it makes the deck easier to use to do magic with. So I think if you are going to be serious, get this. If you're just showing your mates in the pub, not a problem. Get a Waddington deck. You know, you can get a magic book. It's going to be the same sort of thing. Just don't get one of the cheap decks. You know, don't get a cheap deck because it's going to make your magic a lot much harder to do, and it's going to put you off doing it. These type of cards, these are just for like stage magic, really. The manipulation decks and the manipulation and the fanning decks, again, it's for people that want to spend a lot of serious time doing the stage magic and things, as opposed to just doing close-up stuff. So I hope that's helped a little bit when you, especially for beginners, if you're wondering what sort of card you should get, just get a decent pack. That's all you need to do. Get a decent pack, get a nice little book or a DVD. I know DVDs aren't as popular these days, but you can get downloads as well. But books are the best thing for you to learn your magic with. There's loads of tricks in books, and you'll be able to develop your own style from a book. You'll be able to go at your own pace as well. And also you can get a decent magic book for like £10, £15. Might have 30 tricks in, so you're looking at like 50p a trick or something like that. So have fun with your cards. If you have any more problems, you can get in touch with us, merlinswakefield.com, or you can give us a call, 01924 33 9933, and we'll be happy to help. Thanks. Bye for now.
Thanks, Phil, for that. That was great. So we hope that's helped answer any questions or doubts that you may have about what deck of cards to choose for your next project. Now, we didn't mention or cover anything to do with like gimmick decks, trick decks, prepared decks as such. We do intend to cover some of those on a future edition of Merlin's Magic Monday. But Phil did touch on the fact that we have some limited edition decks in stock. Now, by the very nature of the fact that the limited edition, these are constantly changing. Some will just go out of stock and never to be seen again, and there's new ones coming out all the time. Now, I did mention at the very beginning, one of these is the Run deck Bankroll edition. Now, these are really quite rare. A little bit about the Run deck. When they were first produced, the standard edition, they produced I think it was 15,000 decks of the standard edition. They did another version which was called the Heat edition, and that one they only produced 10,000. And then there's this one, which is little known about really. This was produced for promotion purposes, and there was only 5,000 decks of these worldwide. So these are really nice things to have in your collection. Now if you search on the internet, you can find these, and the range anything from around the £50 mark up to £100. So let's take a look at the deck itself. Well, first of all, it comes in a very, very strong slipcase to protect the box inside. So that will really keep the deck in pristine condition. Inside the slipcase is the tuck box, which has been beautifully designed and embossed in like a crimson foil. Another nice little thing, the deck opens quite unusually on the side as opposed to the standard top opening. And then we get into the deck itself. The back design is duplicated on the box, and the finish on these playing cards, I think they call it a slipstream finish. They are so slick, they are beautiful cards and very durable as well. And because of the finish, it makes any handling you may do with the cards super easy. Very slippy, very slick playing cards. And all the designs on the cards are being designed by Jason Brumbelow. The court cards are particularly stunning. And you will also get a couple of gimmicked gaff cards within the deck, separate, so you still get your full 52 cards and 2 jokers, but you get 2 extra cards in there which have been specially printed to allow you to do like gambling demonstrations and bets and hustles. And the instructions on how to work those is printed on a URL on the inside of the tuck box. Now, as I say, these are a rare deck, and you have got your chance to win one of these decks completely free of charge, and you don't have to solve a puzzle or answer a question even. All you have to do is place an order. Any order placed throughout this month, so the entire month of March, it doesn't matter how many times you order, you will automatically get an entry for each order. So any order placed throughout March will automatically be entered into a prize draw for the end of the month, and one lucky winner will receive the Run Bankroll limited edition deck completely free of charge. So don't delay, you've got to be in it to win it, and good luck to those who enter. Now if you want to order, and you order on the telephone, you think, well, will my order get entered into the draw? Yes, it will. We'll automatically enter any order, whether it's on the telephone or the internet. You'll automatically get an entry into the competition. So good luck to those who do that. We're also running still running the 10 in 2. So we've had some great videos sent in by some friends of ours. So yeah, it's open to everybody. Just simply send us a video of 10 things in 2 minutes, 10 things that are not commonly known about yourself. And again, throughout the year we'll be adding these to us archives, and if you send us a video, any of the 10 in 2 videos, again you'll automatically be entered into a draw for later on in the year where you've got a chance to win £100 worth of magic. So plenty to do. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. In the meantime, stay safe, enjoy your magic, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.